Hey guys, today is November 7th, 2012, and it is 12:07 a.m. I know it's been a while since I recorded a video, maybe a couple of days or so. But today I'm gonna talk to you guys about something that is very dear to me. Not something, but some people that are very dear to me, and those happen to be my kids, Asia and Ashton. Um, My daughter is 11 years old. She's probably like 5'4", 5'5". Okay, 5 feet tall. My son is 9, and he's probably like 5'4". Anyway, these two have been nothing but a blessing to me. I've gone through a divorce, and it was hard for my kids. I'm pretty sure my daughter more so than my son. But I talk to them and everything. So I think, now that they understand that I'm going to be here for them regardless, and hopefully their dad will be as well. But, you know, I don't know what it is, but it's just like when my kids are around me, it's like I have this overwhelming joy in my heart. It's like this is probably like the best thing that ever happened to me when I had my kids. I don't want any more kids, but the two that I have are enough for me, and I am so much in love with them. I mean, what a wonderful gift that any woman can have. I don't put anything or anybody before my kids. God is always first in our life. Um, in my kids' lives as well. But besides, the higher being, besides God being there, it's always going to be my kids first. So nobody will ever take the place of them. I'm not going to put anybody over them or whatever. Neither. So and I'm like I said, I'm a single mom, so sometimes it gets kind of hard. Sometimes I may seem kind of rough on my kids, very strict, and I'm very strict for a reason. My mom was kind of strict on us when we were growing up, so and it worked for me. I'm not strict to the point where they can't do anything, but I'm strict to the point where that you're gonna do what's need to be done before you get what you want to be done first. So I'm just laying the foundation for them. We have values, we have our morals, we have our guidelines that we must follow by here in my household. But for the most of it, I think I have some pretty wonderful kids. I wouldn't trade them for anything in the world. So shouts out to all the single mothers that are out there doing the thing, doing it on their own. Keep doing it. I know it's not an easy job, but it was our decision to have kids. So I think it should be our decision to take care of them as well. Not our decision. That's something that you should do. Take care of your kids and never let anybody else come before them. Um, and shouts out to the single dads as well, because there are just now more single dads in the world as there are females. Some men decide, like, you know what, okay, I know that the mom and I are no longer together. However, these are my kids, and I want to make sure that my kids are well taken care of. Or you just don't feel like the mom is just a fit mother, and vice versa, ladies. But it's okay. And if you got that kind of relationship where you guys can actually split the custody of the kids and make sure that you guys spend equal amount of time with the kids, that's great as well. But to all the guys that are, I don't even want to call you deadbeat. I'm just going to call you like misguided maybe, or I don't know. I can't say you misunderstood or whatever, because you should have known when you learned about sex. You should have also learned about having kids, or the consequences thereof of having sex and unprotected sex, or sex even with the condom breaks or whatever. You should still know that you could be a father at any time, unless you're just sterile. I don't know. But yeah, so don't, guys, if you have kids and you've not been involved in your kids' lives, please do so. I mean, because you never know who you're going to need in the long run. Like, you can be the cheapest whatever to your kids and to your baby's mom, but if you have kids, you got to step up to the plate and do what you need to do, because if you get old and you become sick and your child know who you are, you know who your child who your child is when they grow up and you get sick. Guess what? That child may be the one that has to take care of you. And if you do a horrible job to that child, or if you are not there for that child when you grow up, 9 times out of 10, that child probably gonna look at you and like, huh, you were not my dad when I was born, or you wasn't there for me the last 15, 16, 17 years, or however many years it's been. So why am I gonna take my time and give it to you when you can even give me 5 minutes of your time when I was growing up? So be careful, because you never know what bridge you had to cross back over. Like I said before, if you have kids, or even if you don't have kids, if you can be a positive role model, guys, ladies, whoever, if you can be a positive role model to a child, do that. Don't harm them. Embrace them. So, get out there, do something positive for them, and let them know that there's a better life. We always complain about the stuff that's going on in these youth. When we see in the news, they either getting shot, getting killed in gangs, caught selling drugs, stealing cars, we always see the negative things, but it's very seldom that you see the positive things that these kids are doing. So if you want to make a change, start being part of the change. Start, spending a little more time. Start having Bible session with these kids in your neighborhood. If so, fathers, get a bunch of kids together and go play basketball. Show them a better way to do things, so they won't have to go and start doing, doing crimes or committing crimes or whatever. There is a better way, but however, we as adults must go ahead and start bringing these kids up to show them that there's a brighter way. There's a better way. And there is a brighter future ahead of them, and not just a life of crime. So, I don't know. I'm going to challenge all of you guys to be a positive role model to at least 5 kids a week. Even if you had to just say some encouraging words to them, go ahead and do that. I'm going to challenge you, because I do it, and I'm going to, increase my number. So if I'm doing 10 or 15, guess what? I'm going to do 30. So mine start this weekend. Till next time, guys. Talk to you later.